Alright. Pump down. You have to remember your wheels have to be chalked. So whatever it takes to remember, tell the examiner. Now I'm going to start my pump down. Let's just say that you did your tug test and they wanted you to show it to them. You did your service brake test. They wanted you to show it to them. Live fire. Now I got to stop my truck to pull my brakes. I'm going to do my pump down. Got to chalk my tires. Alright? So my tires are chalked. And I'm going to get back in the truck. I'm going to tell them, alright, I'm going to start my pump down. Now my truck's running, so the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that I've got adequate pressure in the primary and secondary air gauges. About 120 is going to be plenty. Alright? Very important. From there, I'm going to shut my truck off so it's not running. Alright? Then I'm going to turn my key on. My key is on. My engine is not running. My key's on so I can see my gauges. My gauges will work. Everything runs through diagnostics, and everything goes right back to where it starts. So it's going to show I've got air pressure. Alright? Everybody with me? Alright. Now before I start my pump down, you don't have to tell the examiner, but my wheels are chalked. My truck is on, but my engine is not running. My truck is on, but my engine is not running. So I'm going to release my brakes. Push them both in. Release my brakes. The next thing I'm going to tell them, before I do up my pump down, I'm going to check my brakes. So with my foot off the brake and on the floor, I should lose no more than 3 psi in 1 minute. If you've got a watch, you need to look at the second hand, roll around 60 seconds. If you don't have a watch, then you need to count 59, 58, 57, and so on. With my foot on the brake, I should lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I'm going to look at my watch for a minute. If I forgot my watch, I'm going to count 59, 58, 57, 56. Alright? Now before I begin fanning my brakes and doing my pump down, I'm going to tell the examiner, first set of numbers I'm looking for is 60 psi. But I would like to tell you, at 60 psi, I'm going to hear and see. I'm going to hear it, and it's a buzzer. I'm going to see it because it's on the dash. Red circle. 1 line coming out the top, 2 coming out the bottom. If I see that or hear that buzzer while I'm driving, I'm going to pull my truck over and get off the road. Because I'm fixing to run out of air. Alright? Now I'm going to begin my pump down. So when I start fanning my brakes at 60 psi, I can hear and see an audible alarm. Pump down's very simple. Just fan your brakes. Alright? 60 psi, I'm going to hear it and see it. Alright? Second set of numbers that I'm looking for, between 40 and 25 psi, my brakes are going to engage by their self. I'm depleting the air out of the system. Truck doesn't have any more air, my brakes are coming out. So I'm going to continue my pump down. Just a word, try to remember this. depending on which truck you have, road truck, this one or the one at Bishop State, they're two different trucks. The systems are set different. I don't know how far you have to pump this one down before the brakes engage. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's somewhere around 30 PSI. I'm guessing. Alright? My point is, if you're pumping the brakes down and you get to 30 and those brakes haven't disengaged or engaged yet, keep pumping them. Just keep going. Just keep on. Just keep on. Just keep on. Just keep on. Keep on. Keep on. You may have to deplete the air completely out of the system before the brakes engage by themselves. But it does not matter. Keep pumping your brakes. You won't hear any more air. Keep pumping your brakes. Those brakes will come out. Alright? And before the end of the week, I'll go through everything again and not stop. Just go through it so you memorize it. I know I added some stuff to it and tried to explain it. But I tried to explain it. Does everybody understand basically how it works? I'm not saying do you got it memorized. I'm just saying you understand how it works.
Yeah.
Anybody that doesn't have the video, if you can get with somebody that recorded it